Hip 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 hooray! Happy birthday, Dalfida! Yee!
Boy Darius, and this video is for the girls. For the girls. So, I'm surprised you know that. Do you even watch my videos? I do watch his videos.
Excuse me. Did Nate say girls? Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting conversation. Let's hear what they have to say. Guys, what are you guys doing? And she goes to SYLISMUKBAng, the Mukbang news reporter out on this YouTube stream. Now, guys, as you guys can see, yes, today we are going to do a little commentary reviewing the Black Dad Gay Son, an open conversation video that Darius have dropped on his channel. Let's see what is this whole conversation about, guys, and how many conversation videos would we going to be getting from them. I'm just saying, people, but let's hear what they have to say.
And I think that was, to be very candid, when you first told us, like, it was devastating. Mm-hmm. And it was devastating because it wasn't something that I had ever thought was possible. And then I just really didn't know what that meant. And I'm not saying that I don't know what it means to be gay. I didn't know what it meant for my child. Because right. I know what that brings in right. society, mm-hmm. and all the negativity and all of the, abuse and all the things that happen. I knew what it brought. So I was like, as a father, I'm still like, how do I protect my son? Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think further along in the processing of all of it, I come to one thing, and I hope that parents hearing me now would come to the same thing. No matter what, and you probably already feel this way, no matter what, your child, male or female, is going to be your child. And one thing that parents do is we love our children unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
That's a period. There's nothing beyond that. Like, you're going to love your child no matter what. And I think that it really caused me to focus on
more on the love.
What does that even mean for me now? And does that change my love? Mm-hmm. And even though the process, and I was devastated.
And I feel like, hearing Nate talking, and also the last video that Beloved Life have made, that it was hard. It was hard, especially if you're in a Christian household, it is going to be very hard to accept it, and also to involve it also in your Christianity, you understand? But that's why in one of my first video, the one that Darius came out, I already said, I found it very interesting what Nate and Beloved Life, will think about this. What is their opinion about it? It was very funny to hear that Beloved Life was asking everybody, what do you guys? And I was like, no, we want to know what you guys, because you're in the middle of it. So we want to know what you guys feel about it, as real Christian, because we all know that you guys love your God, you guys preach, you guys always, come with, preaching words and prayers and all of those things, and now you yourself are middle in this kind of situation. How do you guys feel? How do you guys seeing all of this? And the one thing that I feel like, as real mothers and fathers, you are going to be loving your children unconditionally. So like I was saying, I got distracted, people, sorry. So what I'm trying, because I got distracted, my family just distracted me. They didn't know I was making a video. They thought I was just relaxing. No, but I'm relaxing and watching this video, of Darius and Nate, sitting in the car talking about this whole, a situation. So like I was trying to say, I don't remember where I cut off, but anyway, what my point is that, your children are your children. And sometimes we don't agree the path or the things that our children do, but for God's sake, it is your children. Hashtag I'm the mother. Don't play with it. It's your children. How can you not love your children unconditionally? We will definitely, as parents, will wish for our children to do better, to go in this kind of path that we love for them to go in that kind of path. But it will not happen. It will not happen. They will take their own path no matter what you do and say. The only thing you can, try to educate and doing all of that. But some of the times, let me tell you, it doesn't matter if the household comes from the better place, or it's a rich family, poor family. It doesn't matter. When your destiny is already, your destiny is already designed. So, so it's very difficult, I feel like, in my opinion, to not love my children unconditionally. You understand what I mean? You will always, it's your blood. It's something that came out of your womb. Or you understand? It's your own, in my opinion. So I don't understand how people will throw their children away, sometimes for the most silly things, or sometimes for bigger things. Definitely. It's very painful. Not everybody have the same mind, and not everybody have the same education also, because it's a kind of patron also, It have been done to you. So what are you going to do? You're going to do it to your children. You've been thrown out. So you throwing your children out. You've been declined as a child. So what are you going to do? You're going to decline your children. It can sometimes be also a pattern that you used to, and you think that this is normal. But thank God, a lot of us, that's why, therapy is good. Therapy is good. But I do believe that when you have therapy, it have to be a good therapy. It has to be a good therapy. And, if you have a good person to, go to get your therapy, then I truly, truly stand behind therapies, because it's good to have therapies. And even me, myself, I found out that I've been talking to people and this is in my private life, guys. I've been having people that just call me to have conversation. And a lot of people are going through a lot. You will not even imagine just the stress, the life, little things. Some people cannot deal with it. Some people cannot deal with it. You think a lot of people can deal with stress, with, the little things in life. Well, you can deal with it. A lot of people cannot deal with it. So example, my telephone have broke. Now, some people get very upset of it. Some people, their life just broke because the telephone have broke. But in some other cases, some other people, their telephone have broke. They will be like, oh, yeah, it's a telephone. We move on and we continue. We buy a new one. You understand? So everybody can deal with everything in a different kind of way. So truly, therapy is good. I truly believe that, Bill of Life and Aid have definitely go through something with this situation. But I feel like they are dealing with it in such a great way. And this can definitely be an example for a lot of parents here on this YouTube that, throw their children away for the most dumbest things. You understand what I mean? So, and hello, we are in 2024. What are we doing, guys? I mean, you're not going to be throwing your child away that you have bring to the earth because of the most silly things. The most important things, I feel like, that your child should be successful, be healthy, and be happy in life, and succeed, succeed things that even things that you couldn't succeed, be better than you. And if my children, can do that and be happy with any sexuality they, choose to, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. But of course, I'm going to definitely pray for my children, because no matter what, as a Christian, you will not wish it. I will not wish it. But throw my children out of the door because of this? Absolutely not. I'm standing with Bill of Life and Aid. Love your children unconditional. But let me continue in this video.
Perspective, I just believe that God loves everybody, and regardless of where we find ourselves in life, that remains the same. And there's a lot more I could say about that, but I'm not, for the sake of the fact that this is not, I don't want this to be a long video and theological and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think they're still dealing with it a little bit, but in a kind of way that, like they say, they're gonna love Darius unconditional and all of that. Wish it that it could be different, but it is what it is, and they are finding a way to deal with it, and this definitely, for any parents that is going through all of this, this is definitely a great video to watch. Definitely all videos they are making about this, I think they're all great to watch, because you never know. And also, if you're going through it, I think it can definitely soften your heart, and also not only about gay matters, but also about other matters. You understand what I mean? If your child have done you something, or whatever, and you feel like you should hold your child accountable, or hate them, or throw them out, this is definitely also one of the videos you can watch, and soften your heart a little bit. Yeah, don't be so stubborn, don't be so damn hatred, so mad. Yeah, maybe you can watch this video and just cool yourself off. There are people dealing with things also in life with their children, that they forgive their children, or they love their children unconditionally. I'm just saying, people. But anyway, let's continue this video.
Went through the same thing that I was going through. And a lot of times, honestly, if we want to talk about, like, everyone's always upset about the whole, like, DL culture in Atlanta and wherever. And it's only existent in the Black community in the way that it is because of Black people. If you do not give men or anybody the space to be who they are, they're going to hide it from you. Yeah, period. So, like, don't get upset when there are men who are quote unquote DL and they can't be out, and women are like, well, a man did this and that, and a man blah 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 blah. I'm not saying that. Where men who are quote unquote DL and they can't be out, and women are like, well, a man did this and that, and a man blah 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 blah. I'm not saying that each woman is like it's their fault, but I'm saying it's our community. Yeah, like
No.
I don't agree at all. At all. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this, what Darius is saying. Listen. We black women, if you want to talk about black women, we just want to be loved. We just want a black man to be honest. We just want a black man to be a father. That's all we want. Are we asking for too much? Like, whatever you guys are asking for the black women to be, we have also some things, that the black women are asking for about the black man. Now, if you say, okay, you listen out. Even if I'm the woman that have looked for this man, or the man have looked for this woman, and you are dealing with your sexuality, you should not be getting in any relationship. If this has nothing to do with we are not letting you guys be who you are. No. You want to be in a relationship with a man and a woman. If you want to, be with a man, if this man want to be with the other man, then you should have never entered a relationship with a woman. And even though if you have entered the relationship with a woman, you should have let the woman know that you like to also be with men. You should not hide it. There should not be nothing such as DL, living on the down low, because you guys are hiding it. Now, if you enter yourself in that relationship, of course, the woman is going to be crazy, going all the way to the left, because you have never have told her the truth about your sexuality. So can you imagine yourself in a relationship with a man? Darius, you are in a relationship with a man, and then your man decided to be on a DL with a woman. How are you going to be feeling? You're going to be telling the man the same thing. Hey, if you knew you're not going to be only with a man, yeah, you should have not entered this relationship knowing that you still have feelings for women. You understand what I mean? It's nothing such as we're not letting the man be which sexuality they want. They can be any sexuality they want. But you need to be honest about it. You cannot enter this relationship and then expect for you to run off and say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm confused. I didn't know I wanted to be with a man. If you were already confused from the beginning, you should have not entered any relationship. Let some years pass by and then choose a sexuality. You understand what I mean? That's crazy, So like example, this Kardashian, this man Kardashian, I'm telling you, for him to be all of those years with women, having children, doing all of those things, and then suddenly say, oh, I feel like a woman. I want to be a woman. It looks somehow. If you were dealing with this kind of sexuality from the beginning, you should have never entered or marry a woman, even have children. How does your children is going to be feeling, about all this confusion, that you want to be with this, you want to be this. Oh, so let it be a choice for that woman to choose if you enter a relationship. So there was a program about marrying, first sight marrying. So this guy and this woman have fell in love. The first sight, blah, 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 blah. Then this guy came out and say, they almost got married. Can you imagine? Even in the whole conversation about getting to know each other, he should have said it at that moment. But no, you didn't say it at that moment. You said it when they were almost going to the next step for the marriage. Then you came to the poolside and say, oh, listen up, but by the way, I also like men. That woman flip. Of course she's going to flip, because from the beginning of the conversation, when you guys was getting to know each other, that is part of getting to know each other. You should have said, hello, by the way, I also like men. Then that woman would have been like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, but sorry, I want to be with somebody that only like women. But anyway, let's continue in this. I didn't agree with this, what Darius is saying, but I do understand that, we black people, especially the black women, have a stereotype that we're very aggressive, we're already this, we're already that. But no, the thing is that, and it doesn't matter black woman or white woman, it doesn't matter. We as women should know from the beginning. As soon as you say hi, you should say hi, I like woman and I like a man. From the beginning, not 10 months after, not 1 year after, or not even 10 years after. The second day or the first day you say hello to me, you should say hello, I like woman and man. You say it's the same day. You should say, let it be my choice to say, oh, really? No, I'm not about that. Or, oh, really? I'm about that too. Let it be a choice for the person. And this is also counting with open relationship, close relationship. Let the person, not after 10 months, you're going to be fooling around and say, oh, but really, I would have been in a relationship. No, let it be. There are people, like my grandmother always say, for every pot, there is a cover. For every pot, there is a cover. So from the beginning of meeting each other, be honest to each other.
I think you just need to figure out we have to make it up in our minds that we're going to be who we are.
Exactly.
Period. You're going to be true to yourself. You're going to be authentic, and just be who you are, because not being who you are hurts people.
Thank you.
Not only is it hurting you,
It's
because you feel it hurts people.
thank you.
Not only is it hurting you because you feel as though you can't be who you are, but it's
Who you're not being real with.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Because people have real feelings.
Thank
And
you.
people are getting into relationships and having these real feelings with people who are not being true to who they are. And then one day they wake up and they either get outed or they become, they say, well, and now to whoever it was that you were representing, wake up and they either get outed or they become, they say, well, now I'm going to be my authentic self. And now to whoever it was that you were representing yourself as someone different, now all of a sudden they're going through pain. They're going through trauma. Right. Because you weren't who you were,
Yeah.
who you really were for all of the years that you were having a relationship with them. So I just say out the gate, I understand the difficulty in it, or with who you really were for all of the years that you were having a relationship with them. So I just say out the gate, I understand the difficulty in it, but man, times are changing. So just be who you are, and therefore, you can find the person that's going to be meant for you, and not hurt people, that you.
So
This is the thing, because this exactly what Nate is saying. This is exactly what I was trying to say, in my good English. But because I'm watching this, I didn't watch the video yet, so that's why I just hear what Nate is saying, and that is what I was trying to say. Exactly what I'm saying. Be yourself. Be yourself. That doesn't make then anybody go out of their propos, because you just decided, after 1 year, I decide right now I'm gonna, be from the 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided. No. Take your time. Even if you feel like you don't know, you're still confused, take your time. Don't get yourself in any relationship, because like Nate say, you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting other people. You're traumatizing other people. Woo! Yes, exactly what Darius is saying. People are getting married, getting children, all of those things. And then after 10 years, 20 years, you're going to come with nonsense. No. Of course, we're going to get aggressive. Of course, we're going to be like, what in the DL is going on? No, it's not cool. It's not good. It's traumatizing. It's not good for the person that has to go through all of that. You have lie. You have blank lie all those time. You have lied to yourself. You have lied to that person. You have lied to everybody. You understand what I mean? And you have never been authentic. You have never been yourself. You were living a life of a lie. I'm just saying, people. I just finished watching this video. I think it was definitely a great conversation, and I always like Nate's perspective on things and all of that, but also Darius, I have to say. But only one thing I didn't agree with Darius, but overall, I definitely agree with him all the time, but only when he's shaking his hand in front of the mother's face. I don't like that. Or the eyes or the head is flipping in front of the mother's face. No, I don't like that. But overall, we like Darius. Darius is definitely not canceled and all of those things, what he was saying in his last video. So everybody loved Darius. Darius, the CCC family and all of that. Everybody loves the CCC family. Beloved Life also, everybody's down with Beloved Life and all of that. So I think it's definitely 2024 very interesting how they started this year. How it's going to end is definitely going to be a surprise. Who knows? Maybe Delphina will come out, aka Dolphin. Hello. I mean, if you're not on the DL, then come out and say you're not on the DL. I'm just saying, people don't come for me. I'm here to report. I don't understand these people. Why you're watching my video if you don't like what I'm saying? This is my opinion. This is my channel. I say what I want on my channel. I'm just saying, people. Ooh, but anyhow. Now, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl, SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter. He out on the YouTube stream. And like I always say, God bless everybody. Stay blessed, everybody. You know it. Ahora, Sylis in the building. Bye, guys. Today.